Today, we're taking the camper and the truck, and we're going to build the best camping mansion ever. On top of that, we're going to be customizing some lifted trucks, and later on, hitting the trails with some off-road vehicles. It's going to be pretty awesome. Let's get into the video. Well, here we are, boys. We are back, but we are in a new location because we got to build this place somewhere other than Riverbend Springs. So we're going to go head down the road a little bit. We got lots of land. As you guys can see, we've made it to Kruger, Mississippi. So it's actually a really nice Flatlands American map that just got released, and we're gonna be able to build a nice house here. There's lots of trails up by the farm fields, and hey, maybe we'll get into some farming. So let's go jump in the truck and get heading out today. But if you guys end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button down below. I'd appreciate it a ton. Okay, we should be ready to go, guys. We've got the GMC 2500. This is our camping hauler, and then we've got the Jayco camper. So we should be ready to go. We're gonna be sleeping in the back of this thing until we get the house all built today. Let's be pretty exciting. So we're gonna head down the road a little bit towards the right. There is a nice piece of land that I did spot a couple days ago and kind of sparked the idea to build this new place. There's trails around it, and there's also lots of flatland fields. So if we want to do some farming like we said, we could maybe expand into a farm again. This diesel is a loud pickup truck, but we got a few more miles to go, and when we're pulling in, guys, I'll check in with you. Oh no, we should not be doing this. There we go. Get back on the other side. But we are pulling in to our new piece of land. I think it's up on the right side here. Yep, this should be the spot. Let's crank a right, and then we should be pulling up to the spot where we're going to build this place at. Oh, there we go. We're going to need to build a new custom driveway in for this, but yeah, we got a nice little grand entrance that leads us back to this field where it's nice and flat for us to build this new house on. It's actually pretty sweet. 3 bedrooms. I think it's 3 bathrooms. It's got a 3-car massive garage almost as big as the house. So here we go, right over the train tracks, and we've got this land right here on our right side. Quite the spot, though. It's a little bit outside of the city, something we don't usually do, but like I said before, we've got all this land if we want to do some farming here. I think we're growing some sort of crop there, but we're going to be taking that out today in our construction process. But we got the train tracks behind us, so we don't want to build too close to that. I'm thinking we're going to build a little bit further this way, but everything out here looks awesome. Look at the fields just go on and on for miles before we can even see. All right, I think we're ready to get into construction mode, get building on this house, and make sure you guys stick around because we're going to be customizing some new lifted trucks today. So to be exciting, jump into construction. Okay, so we're not going to be going too crazy with this build. The house is ready to go. All we need to do is build in a nice driveway for our train tracks and everything else, and then we should be good on this house build. But let's clear out this crop. That's the first thing we got to do. There we go. Let's get to work on this place. So we're going to clear out all these old bushes. These are all going to be replaced with nice rock and everything. Everything right over here is going to look nice. We're going to make it pretty grand and have a nice country feel to it, but also it's a camping mansion theme, so we want to leave some of the trails in that stretch beyond the fields and everything. But right about there should be a good amount of distance. We are going to clear this all out eventually. So I'm going to get to work doing that, guys, and I'll check in with you when we're ready to place this house down and get building on the driveway. Okay, there you have it. We've got a nice flat land, all grass again. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the rock texture, and then right along the train tracks. This is kind of something that we like to do. Gives a nice piece behind the property. That way it's not all a bunch of shrubs and everything, kind of leaving a mess. So we'll make it nice and clean, just like this through here, through this ramp, and then this is going to be all converted back to a driveway for our new house. But I think we're ready, guys. Let's switch over to the farmhouse and check out what we've got, boys. We've got the new and improved camping mansion. Check this out. Oh yeah, this thing is awesome. So like I said, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, tons of amenities, and then we've got the 3-car shop. You could say it's bigger than a garage. This thing has got double overheads and then a single massive door, which we could probably store the camper in. We'll have to check that out. But let's place this down in a good direction. That way when the sun hits it, I think right about here should be good. We're a little bit further away from the train tracks, but I like how it looks right there. Now it's time to build in the grand driveway. We're going to be using the concrete texture for this one, so that looks good. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. And the driveway is going to kind of start like this along the garages. And then it's going to connect up to our road somehow. We just got to make it perfect. As you can see, we're at a little bit of a slope problem. So let's go ahead and make this all straight again, just like that. Make a nice, easy driveway for our new property. And then, yeah, we'll get building on this. All right, so we get the driveway all pretty much ready to go. We just got to connect it up here, and then it'll be all set. And then we can get into the decorations of the property. But I think that looks pretty good. I like how it kind of curves in from the main road. We did go all the way concrete to the main road, so that works out good, too. We won't have any mud issues or getting stuck. But I like how the driveway driveway is designed just like this, we are not going to be adding any trees to this property. And the reason is because we got all this land here. We got pretty much all the privacy we need. We got trees along here, but we are going to add some cool decorations to the property that we feel fits the front yard. I think we got some cool stuff we can place down. First things first, we're going to need a power washer. That is important. So we'll place one of those down, $4,300 for one of those, and that'll keep all of our vehicles clean in the meantime. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some solar panels. We're going to add 3 of them. This is going to power our entire property, all solar powered. So that's actually pretty nice. That's all we need, 3 mega solar powers. And then the next thing we're going to do is we need a dog. I don't know what the dog's name is, so comment down below what we should name our golden retriever. I think that's the type of dog. So if you guys got any suggestions down below, comment, and we might select it. But that looks good for the property, I think. We don't have any crazy more stuff to do other than some bushes here. So these are actually pretty nice. I like to place down these trees. So we're going to place a couple of them down in a little bit different order like that. And then let's do a few more. And then we can get fancy with our little bushes that we place in the front yard like that. Those actually look pretty cool. A little bit larger bushes than we usually go with, but we got a lot of different selections we can place around the side here. There we go. We got these taller ones. Oh, check this out. We got a little bit smaller ones we can place in the backyard right there. Looks good. And the house is complete. We don't have any more stuff we can add, but it looks good. A little bit of details of the bushes there. There's our dog. We still need a name, like you guys know, but I think we're ready for the house tour before we start building out some trucks here. So let's head into the front door. We are greeted by a nice welcome mat. We got a front porch, some seating areas. I think it actually wraps around, yep, all the way around the house. That's nice. Leads us to our backyard. So let's go give the grand tour here. All right, stepping in. First impressions. This is what I would think of if we were to build a camping mansion. We got a grand kitchen, nice island. All right, we can do the dishes here. It's like I'm not doing those. Then we've got some more rooms. Check this out. First one up, gaming room. All right, this is the spot we're hanging out the most probably. Dual monitors. They're playing Farm Sim 25. What a great game. And then we've got our computer here. Nice gaming chair. Looks good. So that's the first room up on your left. And then pretty sure this is the master bedroom. Look at this. Okay, so nice TV. Watching some TV on that. And then we got the window. What else we got? What is this? Oh, alarm clock. Okay, and then we're gonna move into the master bathroom. Check it out. Pretty nice. You got a full shower, bathtub. Yeah, pretty simple. And there's me. Looking good. All right, let's stand on the scale. How much we weigh? 500 pounds. Jesus. All right, let's go to the next room here. And we've got the closet. All right, so plenty of space in there. That's the tour for the full master side of everything. Kind of nice. Separates everything. You got your bedroom and the gaming room there, which we'll be staying at. We're gonna head across the hallway, and we've got a few more doors to check out. We got the bedroom 2. Looks nice. Pretty simple there. Nice radio station. Bathroom number 2. This is the master 2. All right. And then we've got bedroom 3 here with a fish tank. Look at that. Looks nice. All right. Very cool. Actually, I think there's a snowboard there too. That's cool. All right. Maybe we'll do some snowboarding. I know there's the old ski resort over in Gold Crest Valley, so maybe we need to pay a visit to that. But here's the laundry room. Another place we need to stay out of. As you can see, we're not going to be doing much laundry. Jeez. But looks nice. This is another door you can enter in from. You go over to the left side here. We get the backyard. Very cool part of the property. As you guys can see, comes with a jacuzzi. Look at that. It's actually pretty sweet. I always love when one of these properties have got this. So we're not going in yet, no swimsuit on, but we've got a grill, nice seating area. This is awesome. I kind of like this. And then we get the solar panels in the backyard, and then a nice seating area over here. So lots of space. This is the perfect camping mansion we're gonna ever need. And then the grand piece of it all, the shop. We've got plenty of space to store everything. Look at this, guys. We could store, I'm pretty sure the camper, we're gonna have to check it out and see if it fits in here. But all the trucks and all the cars we're gonna need, we're gonna be able to store in here. And then also, I like the wood doors. They got like custom wood on top, as you can see, so that looks nice as well. Check this out. Custom dog house. Nope, we don't need the power washer. There we go. Feed our dog. No name. That's what we'll call him for now. Top comment gets the name. All right, looks good. So let's go grab the truck. We're gonna pull around and see if this camper fits, and then we're gonna head on over and customize out 2 more trucks, and then we're gonna customize out a off-road vehicle, 1 of those, and that should complete our camping mansion. So let's back this thing in. I'm pretty sure it should fit good, but it might be a little bit too big to fit in the shop, but we'll just keep it outside if that's the case. So looks good. Jayco camper. Back it in. Looks good straight back. If you guys are enjoying today's video so far, help me out and drop a thumbs up. That's how I can continue making more. But all right, I think we might actually be good here. About 5 feet. Look at that. I think that's almost perfect. Hold on. We might have to angle it a little bit, but I think this is going to work. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's like maybe a ½ an inch or something. All right, I got an idea, boys. Watch this. I've done this in my days before. Ready? We're going to back it in on an angle. and that's going to allow us to fit this thing in the shop, no problem. Look at that, boys, right on the money. All right, that works out perfectly. We'll be able to keep the camper out of any inclement weather, and then we've also got some space to store some vehicles, so works out great. We're going to take the truck into town. We need to go customize some more vehicles for this property to consider it complete. You know, we need some off-road vehicles because we're going to be going off-roading today, and then also a couple more trucks to complete a nice camping mansion, because it's not a mansion unless there's multiple vehicles here. So I'll see you guys. We'll customize some new vehicles in a few minutes. All right, first things up, we've got the Ford pickup truck. That's right, this is probably the first Ford we've used so far. This is an F350 2017 series, but we can customize this thing like crazy. It is not a Ram for whatever that says, but we can customize this. We're gonna put in deleted tune, so that's gonna give it a little bit more power there. So all right, let's do that. I should roll more coal as well, and then wheel setup. Check this out. You can do the JTX rims. We've got the stock ones. These are just the grappler ones, so upgraded tread on that. And then JTX Empires. Yeah, I don't really like those. And these don't look half bad. I kind of like the TIS rims, but I think you got to go big or go home for this one, boys. We're going JTX big spins. Next thing up, what we're going to do is we're going to customize the exhaust. We can actually customize it to have, there we go, the TSO exhaust tip. So that'll be good. Next thing's up, painted roof. Good. Attachments. We're going to need something to haul the camper if we ever want to take this thing out. So I think maybe just gooseneck will be good for this. Fuel tanks, no. And then we're gonna pick our color here. So we got yellow. Never really done this on a truck before. It doesn't look bad, but it ain't great. We could just leave it like this, just a classic Ford F350 color, or we could do blue like this. The blue looks clean. All right, we might be getting somewhere here, boys. Is this Ford blue? I think this is Ford American blue here, boys. This looks good. And then the last thing we can do is we can make these pieces red. That looks pretty cool. I like how that turned out. But if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do light blue. I think that looks the best. All right, let's go ahead and buy this thing. Get the first truck of 2, and then we'll customize our off-road vehicle. Here it is. It's the GMC pickup truck 2024 edition, but we can lift this one, so it's not like the repo trucks. These things have got some customizations on it. So drag tune, I don't think we'll need that, but we will tune the engine there. Wheel setup, look at that. I like that. We get some mud boggers. We'll be able to take this thing off-roading as well. Looks good with the trim and everything. Grill's good. All right, we don't have to change too much stuff. I think we're almost ready to go. I love the stock look and everything. We don't need to paint match anything, but we do have exhaust options. We're gonna go with the standard TSO, or we could do the 10-inch. I think that's the best. That one right there. Yeah, that looks normal. Okay, looks good. Lighting, we're gonna leave that off, and then we're gonna add some trailer hitches on the back. Looks good. And then let's customize this one just to be this color, and then black out the lift. Okay, I think this GMC is ready to go. We get the first lifted GMC, lifted Ford, and now we're moving on to our off-road vehicle, which happens to be the Defender. That's right. There's no better vehicle than taking this thing on the trails. We can customize this though pretty crazy. We can do a tuned engine, wheel setup. Oh, okay, we don't want those. No BF Goodriches. I think we're gonna go with the stocks this time. We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna do an exhaust aftermarket. Looks good. And then the last thing we do is some tint, trailer hitch, and then paint this thing. So we'll go red. Why not? We already got a blue vehicle. We got a white vehicle. Now we're gonna get a red, white, and blue. Okay, looks good for that. I like how it all turned out. There we go, 17,000. And we gotta go buy a trailer to haul this all back. This should get the job done. This is the PJ trailer. So we're gonna go chrome rims on this 40-footer. We should be able to haul maybe the Defender in a truck, but we'll just have to see when we get there. All right, we're hanging right here, boys. This is the pickup destination for everything, and look at that, all gated in. That way nothing got stolen, because these are some high-value trucks, boys. Let's pull in up to the right here. We're gonna leave this GMC here. We're gonna take the rest of it on back, but everything is looking sweet. Jeez, that's what I'm talking about. A little bit of an upgrade from our older GMC. So okay, first things first, guys, we got the trailer, we got the GMC, obviously you got the Ford, and then we get the Defender. So everything's here, looks good. Let's grab the keys and then get everything hooked up here. So we're gonna be jumping in the GMC. This thing's pretty cool. Got Duramax, it's a Denali HD. We're gonna jump in here. There we go. Oh yeah, interior's clean on this thing. All right, so we're gonna be using this to tow the PJ, and then the Ford and the Defender will be on the back. That's the game plan. Let's get hooked up and head out here. But this thing's got a nice tuner on it. I think it's the turbo diesel, the Duramax kicking in. So all right, let's jump in. We got the trailer hooked up. That was step 1. I think we're gonna have to load up in the street here though. All right, threw the hazards on, but that looks good right there. First things first, we're gonna load up the Defender. Ford will be on the back here, but look at this thing, pretty clean. We've had one of these so far, but this is a nice vehicle to go off-roading with. And you can also open the front windshield too if you want to kind of get some fresh air in, or if you're just cruising through the field. So there we go, first vehicle up on the trailer. Looks good. Let's go ahead and strap that down, and then now we got the Ford here. But I gotta turn off the GMC because this thing sounds like a Super Hornet taking off, you know, a nice fighter jet. This thing is actually insane with the sound tune it's got on it. So let's go ahead, fire it up. Oh, yeah. Listen to that thing, boys. This thing is awesome. All right. Wait till we get driving. It sounds like a spaceship taking off. Ready? Here we go. We're going to take it down the road. Oh, yeah. This thing sounds awesome. You can hear the turbo as you're accelerating. That's awesome. All right. And I do have to say, I'd say the suspension's as good as the sound. That's good to have. We got stars on the ceilings, boys. You know, we're balling, all right? Let's get this thing loaded up, head back to the new camping mansion, and then call it a day. Listen to this thing downshift. Oh, my gosh. All right, there we go. Let's be careful loading this thing up. We don't want to break anything on it. It's a little bit more of a pavement princess than the other couple trucks. This thing doesn't have the off-road tires, so everything fits perfect on the trailer. Look at that. Almost wouldn't have fit if we had a little bit longer truck there, but looks good. Let's get the ramps up and get heading out here back towards the camping mansion, and I'll see you guys to unload. Hey, what's the hold up? We got a traffic jam here, boys. We're gonna go around them. Check this out. Don't try this at home, but we're almost back at the house up on the right side here, and then we can officially unload and go off-roading. I think we're gonna take the GMC off-road, as you can see, this thing's doing pretty good so far. Here we go. Look at this thing, guys. This GMC's got a lot of power. We pulled this thing all the way back, no problems, which is good to see. And look at the suspension on that thing, just eating up a little bit of the bumps we've got. The driveway ain't perfect, so we're pulling back in finally. Let's check it out. Looks good over the train tracks. A little bit of bottoming out, but that's all we can do there. Let's back this thing in, and then we'll be heading off-road. All right, trailer's loose. Let's go check out the trails a little bit. I know we were over here when we saw the trail, so we're going to head down this direction and kind of see what we can find, but lots of land for some farming, guys. Lots of opportunity out here. If you guys want to see us expand the mansion, the camping mansion, into a farm mansion, let me know by dropping a thumbs up down below, guys. This is actually an awesome map. I want to thank Wade for helping us get this complete, but if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.